Hayden? Hi. Can you take those off?
What do you want?
We have something to go over. Talking about some of the behaviors we're seeing in FACS class.
Why?
Well, we have a concern with some safety, so we need to have a discussion.
Whatever.
Thanks.
Okay.
Alright, so what we need to talk about is your outbursts. You're having some issues about, not fair is what I'm hearing. The last outburst you had in class, you seemed really, really angry that another student had gotten a Jolly Rancher and you didn't get one. Okay, so we've got these outbursts happening, and then you're not getting to participate with the class. So I wanted to go through big problems and little problems with you. All right?
Whatever.
And I know I'm not Mr. Obie, who usually does this with you, but I asked Mr. Obie if I could do this with you, and he said it was okay. All right?
Sure.
You all right with this?
Whatever.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read you this sheet. Can you look at the sheet for me? Thanks. All right. So this sheet says everyday speech, big or small problems. Big problems take a long time to solve. Many people are affected, and we may need to help solve them. Small problems only affect a couple of people, and we can usually solve them ourselves. Okay? So on the bottom of the sheet are some small and big problems. And I'm going to ask you to go ahead and cut those out for me.
Whatever.
Thanks for cutting those out. Okay. So now what I want you to do is go ahead and set that down. Thank you. All right. Now I want you to look at this list, these, and I want you to sort those into big problems and small problems.
Why?
Well, because we're going to look and see what you think is a big problem and what you think is a small problem.
Whatever. What if I don't care about it?
Well, just pretend you do. Okay, so let's look at what you did here. So I see, why are these out here?
Because they aren't problems necessarily. Like, I don't care.
Okay, well, I don't like hearing I don't care so much.
Why?
Well, we should care about things. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about problems. So do you think forgetting your homework is a problem?
No.
Okay. Do you think missing your favorite TV show is a problem?
I don't watch TV.
Well, what do you watch? You're always on your phone.
YouTube and stuff like that.
Okay, so what would happen if you missed your favorite YouTuber?
You could just watch the video still. It's not like it goes away.
Okay. How about a fire damaging 5 houses?
Was it my house?
Well, what if it was?
I mean, then I guess it's a small problem.
You think it's a small problem? How did we define problems, big or small?
If the big problems were if like something bad happened to me, and these were if something happened, I guess that would kind of affect me.
Okay. But a big problem has many people. So fire damaging 5 houses. Do you think that's a big problem or a small problem?
Does it affect me?
Well, what if it does?
Then I guess it's a small problem.
Well, a small problem is just a couple of people.
Whatever.
Okay. How about a company had to fire 20 employees?
I can't have a job.
Well, when you do.
Did they fire me?
Maybe.
Then I'll find another job.
Okay. How about a car accident that hurt 3 people?
Was it my car?
Maybe.
Was I one of the people?
Maybe.
Then I guess it's a small problem.
Okay. So your big problems, you have a team cheated in the tournament. You didn't make the baseball team and you lost a game. Is baseball pretty important to you?
Yes.
Okay. So how come these are big problems?
Because they're bad.
They're bad? Okay. And small problems, suspended from school, got into fights, and scratched the bumper of the car. So those are small problems?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I find this interesting.
Okay.
Okay. So again, we're talking about big or small problems, right?
Sure.
Hey, can you focus a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. Big and small problems. So a big problem takes a long time to solve. Many people are affected, and we may need help solving them. Okay? Small problems only affect a couple of people, and we can usually solve them ourselves.
Okay.
Okay? Can you solve being suspended from school by yourself?
Yep.
How does that look?
What do you mean?
Well, tell me how you would solve that by yourself.
Staying home, waiting to go back to school.
Okay. Does that solve the problem?
Yes.
Does it solve why you were suspended?
Yes.
How?
Because I was suspended.
Okay. How about getting into fights? Can you solve those with just a couple of people?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Just people who are in the fight.
Okay. Do you need to be in that fight?
Depends on what happened.
Okay. What about scratching the bumper of the car?
Is it my car?
Well, what if it is? What if it's your mom's car?
Okay. Did I get caught?
Maybe.
Then, well, my mom doesn't care.
Okay. Interesting. So how about we talk about some problems that happened in the classroom? Talk to me about the Jolly Rancher. What happens when you came out of ELA? You were mad at somebody because they had a Jolly Rancher.
I wanted a Jolly Rancher,
Okay.
so I got one.
Was it the right way to get one?
I wanted a Jolly Rancher.
I
so
know
I
you
got
wanted.
one.
I know you wanted the Jolly Rancher, but was that the right way to get the Jolly Rancher?
Depends on how you look at it.
Okay. How do you earn Jolly Ranchers in language arts?
By getting them.
No. I know Miss Ellis has a way you earn Jolly Rancher.
How's that?
Well, what she told me is you have to turn in your homework.
Okay.
So did you turn in your homework?
No,
Why not?
because I didn't do it.
Okay. So did you earn a Jolly Rancher?
Yeah,
How did you earn the Jolly Rancher?
because I got one.
Okay. So, did you make the Jolly Rancher a bigger problem than it should have been?
It wasn't a problem.
Well, it was a problem. You ended up in school over it.
Okay.
Over a Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
Okay. What about your planner? You left that behind in language arts,
What about it?
right? And then you had an outburst in class because you didn't have it.
Why should I listen to you? You don't even teach this.
You're right, I don't. But Mr. Opie said I could talk to you about this because I want you to be able to cook in class.
Okay. So let me cook.
I need some behaviors. I need to see some changes from you so you can.
Why?
Why? Do you think it's safe for somebody to be around sharp instruments
Yeah.
when you're violent?
Hmm.
You really think so?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't want to be around somebody who is violent.
Then don't put people around me.
Well, you can't cook in a kitchen alone.
Why?
Why do you think you should be able to?
So that I can.
Okay. Alright, so here's what I want you to do. I need you to focus on this. This is going to be a strategy. Okay? I want you to do this so that we can try and keep you out of in-school suspension. Don't you want to be out of in-school suspension?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Focus on me. Thanks. Alright, so this is your strategy. It's called pause, think, react. Okay? So what I want you to do is when you feel yourself kind of getting amped up, like you're ready to have one of your outbursts, focus. Alright? When you're ready to have one of your outbursts, I want you to stop. Or pause. Like one of your YouTube videos.
I don't pause them.
You don't pause them?
Nope.
Okay. Well, in case you did, right?
Okay.
Like when a commercial's going to start, it pauses the video. And then it plays the commercial. And then it
Then I
restarts
skip
the
it.
video. Okay? So I want you to pause. I want you to stop. Alright? Yep. So I want you to think about big things that require reactions, right? Somebody's getting hurt, something's going on in the building. That's big.
Whatever.
Okay? And then the rest of the things, those are small. So we need small reactions. Screaming isn't a small reaction. Is it?
Whatever.
Okay. So we've got pause. We're going to think about it. We're going to think about the problem. Right? And then we're going to react. Big problems. Right? Our big problems. Those need big reactions. Right?
Okay.
Alright. Small problems. Small reactions. Do you think that can be something you can do?
Sure.
Okay, so now I'm going to use a scenario. Okay, I gave some homework. Just like your language arts teacher.
Okay.
Okay, I gave some homework.
Okay.
You came back to class the next day. You didn't do the homework.
Okay.
Everybody who did their homework gets a Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
Alright? Did you get a Jolly Rancher?
No.
Okay. So now what do?
You don't get a Jolly Rancher.
Okay, but you wanted a Jolly Rancher.
Because I don't get one.
Okay. Is that's a healthy way to look at it, right?
Yeah.
But what did you do last time you wanted a Jolly Rancher?
I made somebody give me a Jolly Rancher.
Was that an appropriate thing to do?
No.
No. What happened? You ended up in school. Right? Over a Jolly Rancher.
Yep.
Okay. So next time in LA, hopefully you have your homework done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hopefully you have your homework done. But if you don't, and people get Jolly Ranchers and you don't, I want you to pause.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And I want you to think about what's going on before you have your outburst.
Okay.
Okay? And then I want you to think about an appropriate reaction to the situation. So, can you ask the teacher, maybe, can you turn your homework in by the end of the day and get a Jolly Rancher? Maybe it's talking respectfully.
So compromise.
Kind of. I think a compromise. So I think before you get angry, which are really easy to do, you gotta stop. You gotta hit that pause button.
Okay.
Alright? Then I want you to think about appropriate ways to handle it.
Okay.
Okay? And then I want you to react appropriately.
Okay.
Okay? There's nothing wrong with asking teachers questions quietly and respectfully when it's time. Okay? But screaming at a teacher, not okay. And you know, once you start yelling at Miss Elias, you end up out. Okay?
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to make this a card for you and I'll give it to you later, alright?
Whatever.
Alright. Have a good one, sir.
Bye.